Monday. So we cooking. My son and his girlfriend. Y'all. We had a really good time yesterday. We played games. I played like two games that me and my husband we had never played. We actually played three games yesterday. We did what do you mean, family, and blank slate and Uno. Y'all know, we gotta play that Uno. Y'all like eggs?
Yeah.
How many y'all be eating? Like about two. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Dang, my beet. I did waste some fruit this time.
Oh no.
Yeah, I let these beets go bad. I ain't never seen no beets this damn soft.
I don't even know what a beet tastes like.
It's good when I be making that juice.
What they say beet is for like when they used to use it for like pre-workout
Hey
or
Jay,
something?
I be using it. Beets good for a lot of stuff. I don't know everything off the top of my head, but I do like beets, carrots, ginger, um, beets, carrots, ginger. Then I add some other little stuff in it too, but it's real good.
Okay.
Y'all like grits? Do y'all like sugar grits or like when they season?
I like both.
Yeah,
Kenny's not
yeah,
much of a
I'm
sugar
not
grit
with sugar no more.
Yeah.
I like the butter and savory grits now.
Right. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do.
Ebony still do both, but you've been liking savory more though. Since
That's because of you, because you like the savory. So when you get savory, I'm like, oh, let me try some. But that's why I like both now, because I'm not going to ever steer away from the sugar.
You still be eating sugar with in your rice?
Yeah. Sugar and butter.
Right. I wouldn't be doing that no more.
Mom said she can't never eat another butter and rice. She said she ate that too much as a kid.
I know. That's all we had. Butter. That's all we thought. Butter, rice. You gotta have some sugar in it. You gotta have some butter in it. And then when you get older, you're like, oh, you can eat it another way. Oh, that's good. Control. What was your Hey y'all, my son and his girlfriend they stayed over. Y'all want to say hi? Come say hi on the camera.
That was live?
Yeah. Oh my God. So we played games all last night. Did y'all like that movie?
Yeah, it was good, but I fell asleep on it.
I did. So that's my oldest son, 26. He just turned. How you feel, son?
Oh.
How you gonna feel old?
He's sick.
You get on my
My
nerves.
glory days are behind me.
And so now it's time to get to work.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you got, cause you see time ain't gonna wait on you.
Man.
Nah, I can't wait on 26, man.
26 years old.
Close to 30.
They said, Jay said, happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Trying to see if I want to
Oh, you
turn.
got me some water too?
Y'all can't see them. Hey, Sonny.
We didn't
Hmm.
we didn't finish the documentary.
But it's good. Like,
Yeah, I got close to the end. But
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
I was tired.
And
too.
that was wrong how they did
Yeah,
that,
by the
man.
time we got that in, you was knocked out.
I was not. I was tired.
How they ain't get no royalties, that was wrong, man.
Yeah, but you see how the music industry is? If you don't know your shit, they will like, fuck you.
That's what I was telling Kendra earlier. I said it's like something sinister at the core of the like entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
Because how is it that it's just so like normal for people to get played?
Right.
You know, and
It's like a
dirty
thing.
played, too.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we don't care about your well-being. We don't care if you eat. Just keep working you like a slave.
Yeah.
Right.
The reason, to be honest, was crazy. They were talking about, oh, because they ain't giving them a second album. They forfeited they royalties.
Oh, that's why they did. They tried to say
Because
that.
they had split up
Yeah.
after that first album.
Yeah.
But it's like, dang, that album was the best album in the record label.
And it put y'all on.
It put the record
Right.
label
For
on
the
the
record, yeah. And they forget about that.
Like you don't. They basically they was shooting in the gym with you. You don't think they owed anything?
Right.
Like we was in the trenches together. Like
They built it from the ground up.
But I don't know, it's just something about, like y'all said, that music industry. They feel like the people that's on top feel like they entitled.
yeah.
Like they basically treat
I
them
own
like
you.
employees.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's like an employee. I want to only pay you this, but you need to do this, that. And then they get them, oh, here go a car, here goes some jewelry.
That's what I
No, I need my money,
Did I
bitch.
say that? And then they don't even give you the most extravagant car. You getting a regular old. They might give you a nice little Kia.
Wow.
Then get you no Lamborghini.
Man, right. Put some rims on it.
Right, yes, it's nice. Like, ooh, and then because they ain't never had nothing, they be saying,
I'm gonna sit it right here
oh,
so y'all.
they got me, they care about me. But it's just a disguise, because you, like, if you never
Okay.
had nothing, you gonna be like, oh, I'm so grateful for this car.
Right.
So they be distracting them with all like, oh, you never had this. Here, look, I care about you. But
Mhm.
meanwhile, I'm robbing you.
That
I'm
part.
robbing you blind.
That part.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's
So
sinister.
that's why you gotta like do. Y'all just be thinking about the music part of it, but you gotta think about the business part of it too, so you don't go through that.
Mhm.
And people will think like, oh, I just want to get on, but then not really thinking about, okay, once you get on, then now you ain't got no money. You on, but you broke.
Mhm. That's what TLC said. Remember at the awards, that award show or something, the press conference, whatever. It
Yeah.
was. It was like, oh yeah, we the hottest group around right now.
But the
and
broke
we
is damn group.
Yeah, and we broke. They can't even figure out where their next meal coming from. But I'm about to hop on stage.
Right. And act like, come out, don't go chasing waterfalls. No, bitch, get my money. Like, get my money.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Sinister, I swear, I feel like it's gotta be something evil at the core of whatever started.
It is, because you gotta.
There's just no way. It's just so easy to just mess people over and not give a care about it.
Right, it is. Y'all, we talking about, we watched the Beastly documentary, me and my husband. What is it called?
Beastie.
Beastie.
Yeah.
We watched the Beastie documentary. Y'all, it was good. And Me and my husband watched it, so I was telling them about it last night. Like, y'all, let's watch it, cause my son into music. What type of music you be doing?
Right.
I know, but I'm saying like you do music engineering.
Oh yeah, audio engineering.
Oh yeah, audio engineering. Yeah. So, and we just thought that was a really good documentary for him to watch because it just shows you like a lot. I love their creativity, like how they came out. Yeah, it was a really like cool documentary.
I ain't like how they did Kate though. They didn't have to kick
Yeah,
Kate
I
out.
know
they kicked Kate to
They
the
didn't have
curb,
to
man.
kick Kate to the
Dang.
curb, man. That was
Dang.
wild.
But you see, she came back though. They had to get her back.
Oh, she did come back?
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
see that part yet. I had fell asleep.
Yeah. Dang.
I'm glad she came back though.
Yeah, that's how it be though.
They went away from their roots. Yeah.
Yeah, and you get out, but just think people don't prepare you. That's why. That's why.
He was real young though.
Yes.
Yeah, he was like 17.
And they didn't.
16, 17.
They didn't take them to none of those. They didn't take them like get them no type of counseling or nothing. It was like, okay, y'all. He kept telling them, yeah, y'all gonna have this, y'all gonna not thinking about the mindset.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because you think somebody a friend, but you really ain't got no friends.
Oh my
People
God.
that you came with
That's
because
what
they
thought.
was friends.
Yeah, that's why they thought Rick Rubin was their friend.
Yeah, and he the one who played on the hardest.
And then they talking about.
And Russell.
He talking about the dude when they was finna break up. He was like, I'm tired of like being the party people drinking. All that stuff. Like, I don't want that to be our image no more. He was like, well, it said put some water in the beer bottles and splash and
Right.
on stage and keep touring
And keep doing
Like,
it.
pretend that's your image then. If
And
you don't
yeah.
want
He said
it.
he can't do it no more.
Yep.
I was like, that's what they want you to do.
Yeah, they do. Want you to act a fool.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I love too, because I feel like just say if you would have like kept doing it and your mind wasn't right, you would have got sucked in.
Yeah.
So by you getting your mind right, you know your identity and you can't fall for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
his mom do that at the Players Academy.
At the what?
The Players Academy.
He's trying to change his sound to everybody else's.
Oh.
Because he was like, everybody else got like, something to perform on stage that's hype and stuff like that. And he was like, we need hype stuff from like to perform and everything like that. So like, I was trying to make like some hype songs and
Like
worry
some
about.
ragers.
Oh, okay.
People, like,
Stuff that wasn't even you, that probably wouldn't even got no play because it wasn't you.
So I was like, but
And you got to think too. A lot of them artists that make it, they be like, oh, I didn't even like that song. Like with Pink, remember they was trying to just hone her into what was the pop? No, it wasn't pop. It was the other sound, and she didn't like it. She made a lot of money, but she was like, that ain't me.
We like pop punk.
Yeah, I forget what it was. Like with Pink,
I like Pink though.
I did too. But she really didn't want to be for the black people all like that. She wanted to play her music. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get there with this, but I'm not happy. And that's how my light worker coach, she was like, Kenyatta is more than just about your products. You got to get your mind together. And at first I didn't understand that. And then, as I'm keep growing and growing, I'm like, oh, I get it now. Because you can't just be falling for anything because you want to make it.
Yeah, that's true. And that's how you lose yourself.
Yeah.
Because you just be like, oh, the money.
Right.
But you can't let the money make you now.
And then people turn to drugs and stuff because they don't even realize what it is, why they turn into the drugs, because you're not able to be your authentic self.
Right, and that's why a lot of great music artists, they fall into that trap and then they OD.
Yeah.
And then now, a great mind then went to waste.
Man.
Because, they never got to be truly them.
Yeah.
Getting judged left and right. I mean, they ain't allowed to live.
That part.
Definitely, like you said, mental is everything.
It's
like,
everything.
If you don't have a healthy mental state, then you can fall offer anything.
Anything. Any and everything. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, Kay. Ma, it's 6 of us in here. Okay, y'all, you know I'm like, okay. How I do that?
What's mine?
Moderate. It's like people in the chat to help you with your chat. Like
Okay, wait.
start spamming.
Oh, there we go. I seen it.
I will delete them for you and stuff like that. They just like.
Let me see.
You're manually with
Oh.
the chat. They have.
Like while you're streaming?
Yeah.
They
So
keep
someone
watching
like,
the chat.
Watch the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it together. Look, she's like, girl, scroll up. Okay, there we go.
Oh, like get them out of here. Got you.
Sorry, I'm trying to stir these grits. I don't want them to get messed up.
Oh.
You said what?
Are they higher?
Nuh-uh. So we're cooking grits, eggs, and pancakes. Just something simple for them.
But like people,
okay.
Run Discord sometimes. But I don't know about people in the chat. I think you just do if you like it or if you're a fan.
So it didn't go through because I added you, Jay. It said, okay, let me redo it again.
Every time you keep saying Jay, I think you know.
Yeah. Okay, so I just did it. And then I make K1 too. Okay, so I just made both of y'all one. It's okay, you know, like Rico F. If I wanna, cause people gonna be coming in and out. So if I wanna make her mine, I'ma make her mine, regardless how many people in here. You can't look at the right now. You know, people come in and out all the time.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom the other day,
Uh-huh.
and we were saying like, how we were like, oh, me and Kendra were saying like, oh, what if we never had kids?
What?
And then she was saying, oh, I know somebody better give us some grandkids. But I was like, I don't know. We that is up to the topic, but I don't think that we'll not have any.
Well, I would just say y'all get y'all stuff together first.
Yeah, no, not anytime soon.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, when you do keep waiting and waiting, you be like, oh, maybe we don't even need any.
Yeah. But I would say around like, you know, getting closer to 30. I mean, how many more years? Control, you got 4 more years.
I have 2.
And then, and so for, you know, a man, it don't matter.
Yeah.
For a woman, the older you get, then the higher risk you are.
That's true. But Shanti, she's having kids and she's 43.
But Shanti has lots of, they have money.
Yeah, but who knows? We could be millionaires in 2 years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true too. That is true.
But life can change in a matter of 6 months.
Yes, we talk about that all the time. Matter of 6 months, life can change. Like real quick.
Was on Netflix or
They was on Look Movies.
Then we're gonna make some pancakes. Girl, rude, and I know how to be rude back, honey. He gonna say, wow, you can't make this shit up. I'm like, dude, go sit down somewhere.
How did you feel if Control said you didn't want to have kids? Would you be like, oh wow, that's so selfish?
No, I wouldn't do that because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, I would just probably ask questions. Well, do you want your legacy to live on? Do it just want to be once you die and then you just was somebody, you was just an uncle or son? Because then if you're not around your nieces and nephews, they not gonna even know you. So you can't even say you was the uncle. So you can't be like, oh, that Uncle Kentrell. So it'll basically just be like, oh,
Like if you don't have no kids, you should be an involved like uncle.
yes, yeah, you gotta, because you gotta, it's like leaving a legacy too.
Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, what happened to this one?
Now it is rich aunties and rich aunties and uncles too, though,
Yeah,
and that's like they can't have kids, so they just make sure they nieces and nephews is good,
that's true.
and of course their parents.
Right, right.
How do you get to that thing that doesn't go?
Yeah,
I don't know. You gotta,
It's like
it's an app or something. No, go to download. He told me yesterday. Go to download. I think you gotta go up or down or something.
You don't know what that's for?
Y'all, and y'all know what I learned to do? Girl, honey, yes, manifest it all day long. I'm manifesting it too. Like, but we just gotta do what we need to do, and we all can be. It's not hard. It's not hard. Okay, so let me tell you this. It is a lot of work, but as long as we like stay consistent and we keep doing what we're doing and each and every day like doing something to get us to that level, long as we do our part, like God, the universe gon' do the rest. Like yesterday, y'all, this week was like a mentally draining week for me because I was just so in my head, like, oh, why it ain't happening, what's going on. I put so much money into my brand, and normally around this time in the summertime, like most of all of my clients get braids, so it's slower in the summertime. And so when it's slower in the summertime, if them people ain't in my chair, I ain't making the money, right? And so but you still have bills that are coming and coming. And so I just been in this mindset that like just like of defeat, like why ain't it happening? What's going on? Am I on the right track? Just all those type of things. And so I put a post. I put a post on my social media, and a lot of times I put posts on there because they basically for me. It's just to help to encourage me, and sometimes it also helps to let me know that I'm on the right track and not to look at the right now, but it's also something for me to go back and look at as well. And it gives me an opportunity to let me know that all the things that I have done, like, yeah, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're looking at the big picture, but you got to do these things in order for the big thing to come. So I made a post on social media the other day, and one of my friends, I haven't talked to her in a, and so she ended up commenting under my post, and she was like, Kenyatta, I'm so proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track. Um, and she said some more things. And I was just like, thank you, girl, so much. I really appreciate you. And then I end up, and I told her I receive it. I said, I received that. So thank you. Girl, yes, just keep manifesting that. And you know what I would say? I love what Lay said when she said how she dating herself, how she's figuring out she had to let her relationship go because it wasn't what she wanted in a man. figure out, because you don't want just any type of husband. You want to make sure that he aligns with your goals and your dreams, because as women, I feel like a lot of times we forget that we're able to choose. We don't have to be chosen. We can choose who we want, and you don't have to settle. So in a season of when your man gonna come, make sure that you know what type of man, because you will get tested now. And some men to come, but they ain't the right ones. So make sure you be specific on what type of man you want. But yeah, and we talked about that, Jay. So it's slow, and so my mind I just be like, the other day, I think it was Thursday, either no, I think it was Friday. Yeah, I was in that salon. I had all type of thoughts in my head, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm done with this. I see how people just give up. I see how people just do this, that, and then I'm like, Kenyatta, just shut up. I gotta talk to myself. But those thoughts do come up. But anyways, I went to my friend's house yesterday, right next door, and I was like taking me a nap in the bed, but she called me, and she was just going through something mentally too with her family. And I was like, you know what, girl, I'm about to come over there, and I'm about to just give you a hug. Come on. And so I went over there, we talked, gave her a hug, all of that. So when I was getting ready to leave from her house, right, y'all, this is crazy. I get a phone call from the owner of In the City magazine. Now, I was featured in this magazine before. I had a three-page spread. I can't remember the month, but last year I was featured in this magazine. I met so I tell y'all the backstory and all of that. But he calls me, and he says, now mind you, I haven't talked to him in a minute. It's been a minute. My husband talked to him like 2 weeks ago. But he called me, and he said, Kenyatta, now they have a kids magazine. And he said, Kenyatta, we're doing a cover reveal for, I can't think of the little girl name, but she's very big on Instagram. Like, she's big on social media. I can't think of her name. But he said, we're doing a cover reveal, and I want you to do a giveaway, and I want you to come. He was like, what are you doing tomorrow at 6 o'clock, which is today? And I'm like, we don't have no plans. I was like, my husband, he'll be home from work by then, so that'd be good. He was like, well, I want you to come down. He said, we're doing a cover reveal. I want you to come down to the magazine office. And then I want you to do a giveaway. I want to partner up with, like, give her something, post something on your page, do this, do that. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so we just got to talking, and he was like, and I was just telling him all the things that I was going through, with my products and stuff. And he said, you know what? He said, this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. Don't beat yourself up about it. He said, because what happens when people work at McDonald's and it's slow? He was like, when people work at McDonald's, yeah, it happens to major brands. And so he was like, what happens? They send people home. And so this is happening to everybody, not just you. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I say that to say that had I just given up and just said, just forget it, like, this opportunity wouldn't have, like, came into my lap like he called me. So today we're gonna go. I'm gonna film live from that too, but we're gonna go down to the magazine office, In the City magazine. And I was telling him some other things that I want to partner with him on. And I was like, I'm just waiting until I get the funding, and when I get the money, and I'm gonna tell y'all about what happened with that too. And so he was like, he said, Kenyatta, what you're saying, I want to partner with you on that. You don't have to worry about it. We're going to partner up with that because I always have so many big ideas, but a lot of times it be the money that stop me. And I always would say, oh, I can't worry about the how. Don't worry about the how. Just keep going. Do not worry about the how. But sometimes I forget about that. So I'm glad that I didn't. I'm glad I told him like, okay, well, what we gonna do is I really want to sit down with you next week. And he said my office is always open. Come sit down. Yes, it is the pressure of still knowing, yes, that the bills ain't gonna stop. Yes, it is. Nothing, and I receive that. Nothing but God. Yep. So, and then sometimes like my friend, when you see your friends and they're like asking, they're saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that," and then they get all they blessings, and then you'll be like, "Wait a minute, well, when is mine gonna come?" But the thing that I love about me, and I'm so glad the maturity as well, because I don't get jealous of my friends. I love to celebrate them because I just say, if I know that their blessing is coming, they receive their blessing, I know mine is right around the corner. So that's how I look at it. But and what I'm learning with that, Jay, is just keep going, and I feel like we don't use our resources. Like what we need and what we want is between the people that are in our network. But since we don't have the money and we're not users or takers, it's hard for us to go to the people that can help us. So that's what I'm working on too. And we was talking about that last night. Remember we was talking about how people just the takers, and they gonna take with no problem.
For sure.
So I'm just making big pancakes. So y'all get one big one.
That's good. We appreciate the
Thank you so
breakfast.
much.
You're welcome. Y'all, and I forgot that I gotta approve this video before I came on live. My VA just sent me a message like, Kenyatta, can you please approve the video before 5? I forgot. Because I came down here and started setting up, getting everything out that I need. Ebony, you steady with that ponytail.
Because it's just a lot of hair.
Girl, mine's too, all the time. I got so many big ideas. Like my ideas be on a whole nother level. And then I'd be like, well, how am I do that? But that's the part we can't worry about, the how. And just keep doing what we can do. Why is it like this?
Hey,
What?
my dad ain't got nothing road for it.
No,
Yeah.
because I told him I was quitting.
Oh yeah. I forgot. You ain't got nothing?
Oh, you can look in that one of them containers.
Oh, what container it be in?
Just, you got to look out there. Let me do these eggs real quick. So what y'all got going on for Sunday? Y'all listened to church earlier. I did a lot already. Folded up the clothes my husband washed. He washed all the clothes and towels. So I folded them all up today. Put mine up, then he can put his up when he get home. That's how we be doing. He'll wash them. I'll fold them. I put mine up, he'll put his up. Because sometimes I don't be knowing where all his stuff goes. Oh, what you about to make some coffee?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't had no coffee in like, it's been a minute. I think it's been like 2 months. But
Cleared out.
oh, you did?
I said it's cleared out.
Oh, dang, call her.
Put yours on the medium.
Oh, Jay at Starbucks. I just finished my order from yesterday. Did my design for the next one. And now I'm about to head to Starbucks. Okay. What order? What you talking about? And making my groceries. Okay. I love like Kay, that is the bomb. Like, I love that for you. Like, when I see y'all so young and y'all just being organized like that, because I'm still working on my organization skills. So, I love that. Like, I'm still working on making a list out and all that type of stuff. I don't know, it's Pastor Mike, Shawnee husband. I don't know what's her husband's name. Y'all going over to your mom's house later?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool y'all do that though. So y'all share.
Yeah.
So it ain't like no one-sided. Like, oh, we could just go over there, but we can't go over there.
Yeah, no, we're gonna divide the time.
Nah, I like that.
Yeah, that, you know what's so weird?
Not do you know where Sam is?
You know what's so weird?
He really said.
Yeah.
He should be ashamed.
Alright.
What made you go back blonde? That's your favorite color?
Yeah, that's just my go-to.
I feel it.
Like, I'll try all the other colors, and then my go-to is to go back blonde.
This time when I get my hair redone, I do like a honey blonde.
Oh, for real?
Like a more brown, kind of golden.
Dang, one is
At this point, I think I might go just do freeform.
Freeform?
About what, them real big dreads?
No, that's not.
Please don't do it.
No, that's not. That's not really big dreads. I'm thinking about combining them and having thicker ones. Not the really thick ones.
Oh, real thick?
Yeah.
No, not those
like
ones. Not the wigs. Just like thicker ones. So like maybe combine like 3 of them and have like that. Those bigger ones.
Why? Because you don't like how they thinning out?
Yeah.
Oh, like they thinning at the, I see that.
Okay, so now is it ready or no?
Oh, yeah, it should
Yeah, if it's the light on.
It's
Touch the
ready.
power again?
No.
You know what? I think it might be because it was I was getting some hot water the other day and it was kind of acting up on me a little bit.
It did that the first time too.
It was probably flashing blue and you never pressed something.
It was not flashing blue. I think it does. I think it's not working probably.
Oh, you gotta listen to those. Yeah. Oh, that's right about that part.
Cause y'all can put more grit. I don't know how much, and then y'all can
That's
season
fine.
them
Yeah, I don't say
how
that.
y'all want to.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Mom.
Oh, you not eating breakfast?
I'm about to. I just make, I don't eat a whole lot.
Oh, okay, got you.
So we made some pancakes, grits, and eggs with cheese. Simple. Don't, and then they're making coffee.
There's more than
Did y'all see the sandwich? Who left that sandwich in the
Oh, Ebony.
Oh,
Because you never like to finish your food.
for saving for later.
Yeah, I was
Did y'all like it?
Yeah, it was good.
You can, don't it taste like real? Or you can tell
I can
it's
tell
a little bit, yeah.
The meat's a little softer than what a real meatball would be, but
Yeah.
it's still good. Like, as far as the texture, But the taste is
You
the
gotta
same.
get your own. They go to serve. And the pork is in the dishwasher.
Okay. That's how you
I
gonna
think
call
yours
it.
done,
Oh, well,
babe.
you don't mind. You said he's gonna tell you. You gonna get it from.
Oh.
What is it?
I said, dude, I think it's done. Okay, here you go.
So I got me a plant-based. I'm gonna eat this. My plant-based sausages, a little pancake, and a little bit of grits.
You did what?
It didn't fill up
Have you learned shit? Or what?
That is true. I do try to like write my stuff out a little bit sometimes, but then sometimes I'll write it out, but then don't look at the look in the cabinet to see what I need and what I don't need. So either I don't buy it or I overbuy it.
Huh?
It's working now?
Yeah.
Oh. I put like garlic and stuff in them grits. I ain't put no cheese in it. But they could use like a little bit more seasoning. So I'm working on getting better with that too. Like planning out my content. That's one of the things I'm working on getting better with. One of the things that I've been doing is like since I only work in the salon on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm figuring out like how am I going to use my time on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that's one of the things I've been working on. Then I'm figuring out like what's my days that I like to rest. I really want to have 2 days that I like to
Yeah.
that I want to rest, huh?
Because I thought it would get a different color because it's gonna fill all the way to the top.
Oh, it do.
That's
So I'm learning that I like to rest on Sundays. Like most Sundays, I just be in the bed working from the bed. Mondays is like my admin days. Tuesdays are my admin days, and Wednesday too. But I was like, I need 2 admin days. I mean 2 rest days. I'm figuring that out. I'm like, I'll be tired, so I want to have 2 rest days.
I think so.
What else I figured out too that I want to do.
There's sugar. What else?
And I turn my phone on do not disturb.
Are you looking for one of those cream ones?
No, I'm about sugar. This sugar in here, Mom?
Yeah, it's in them containers.
Big thing of sugar on.
Or it might be some in the bag, but please don't waste. Because you're there waste all that doggone sugar. Yes, I was like, you didn't see all that sugar you wasted? But I really do. Girl, quiet. They getting ready.
Cappuccino's already sweet.
They getting set up. I'm still cooking because I'm cooking me a little pancake and then I had enough mix for one more. I was gonna buy that Patty LaBelle. I want to try that Have y'all tried that Patty LaBelle pancake mix? Cause I want to try it and it was on sale. And then I was like, no, we already got enough. We don't need no more. But now it's all gone, and so I'm gonna go to the store. It's only like 40 cents cheaper, but I wanted to try it.
sure.
Yeah.
They gonna say everybody got quiet. It's time to eat. I don't know. Sometimes I like eggs and sometimes I don't. So Kitcher, did you ever go to when Quandon was in those tournaments, would you go with us?
What tournaments?
Like when they were doing AAU and the basketball and stuff?
Yeah.
That's all I thought.
Like
Disney and
yeah,
stuff?
the one in Florida.
Cause I feel like as kids sometimes like y'all will forget like all the stuff that y'all used to do. And then y'all just focus on the bad stuff. Do y'all feel like that?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
focus
feel
on the
that.
bad
Yeah.
stuff.
I remember that one.
I definitely don't. I remember we had a great time there. I would never focus on the bad stuff.
I guess that's really for some kids. Cause I think,
Oh,
that's a lot of sauce. Oh, and you put ice in your cup too? You like iced coffee?
I'll say, I think when you're trying to figure out who you are and why the reason is, I
Ah,
think that's when you know, focus in on like traumatic events or
Yeah.
like sad times and
Yeah.
how you reacted to them and stuff.
Mhm.
Because I think that's really where you show your true character when you are, you know, reacting to something that's out of your control.
uh-huh.
And so I think when you are trying to figure out who you are and why you are that way, I think that's you have to go through those events as well. So
Mm.
sometimes you do kind of focus on those because those are like kind of make or break you situations, you know?
But it's like not like some people just focus on them too much
Yeah.
instead of just focusing on them and like, oh, this is why I am the way that.
And then
Okay.
move on. Yeah, because you're not supposed to just like hold on to it. You're supposed to heal from it.
Yeah.
You can realize that moment, be like, oh yeah, I didn't react the best way, or this is why this happened, or you know, like people make mistakes, or you know, it's not like end all be all.
Right.
You know, so some people use it as that, like a crutch to say like, oh, this is why I am the way I am, instead of just saying, oh, that happened to me, and now I'm better for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to heal from those situations. You can't just keep focusing on them.
What made you ask that one?
I was just wondering. Because sometimes I think certain, I ain't gonna say all kids, but I think certain, but I ain't gonna say no names, but I can.
You already know what you're talking about.
I can see with, you know, with one, but instead of just saying, oh, okay, yeah, and just moving on.
Yeah. Because it's okay to go back to those moments, but you can't make that like your only reason for acting the way you act.
Yeah.
Because eventually it just becomes who you
You
are.
want this little small?
I'll take it, yeah.
Instead of just saying, oh, you know, I can grow from that.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
you keep cleaning and honing it in, like, you know, like narrowing in on just that, it'll just make you bitter and like, oh,
Right.
that's who you are now.
And it's like you just gotta give people grace.
Yeah. A lot of people don't give people grace because at the end of the day, your parents are still human.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna make mistakes just like you make mistakes, but the love should not be conditional.
Mm. Break that down. The love shouldn't be conditional.
Well, I'm saying basically because just because your parents made a mistake, you're looking at your parents like, oh, they should be the best or know everything, but at the end of the day, they are just your parents. So you still have to be able to, you know, love them for who they are and not just because of what they couldn't do at that time. Because we're all still growing as people.
Right.
We grow every day. So just because you did something bad that I may not have agreed on, I still love you.
Right.
I can't just be like, oh, well, you did that one thing, so now I'm mad at you forever.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that. And this is my plate. That do sound good. Some dressing, mac and cheese. Oh, wait a minute, Kate. Talking about some dressing, mac and cheese, homemade, in parentheses, collards and fried chicken will hit for you. Oh, that sounds good. I ain't cooked that in a minute.
Huh? The Boys? Do you watch The Boys
What's that?
on Amazon?
No, it's good.
Yeah, it's a show.
It's
That go to serve. Did y'all get served?
No.
I'm not gonna.
well, I saw you.
Israel
Let me
eats
get some.
separate, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all this. For everybody that girl and look, they on here clowning talking about and some sweet potatoes. Y'all about to be eating good. For everybody that y'all want to have kids, however you act when you pregnant, that's how your kids gonna act when they come out. Prime example, this one.
I knew she was gonna say that.
Cause I used to cry. I was a crybaby. I would cry when my food wasn't right. I would cry. And he came out a whole crybaby, like a real live crybaby. To where I was like, take him back. Y'all's good, guys. Braylon, thank you for this food that we're receiving. Amen. And you used to have, and you still got anger issues? Oh, you feel like you worked on them?
Yeah, I worked on them, not in a healthy way though.
Huh?
Not in a healthy way.
You ain't work on them in the healthy way?
Yeah, I feel like I just suppress my anger and now let it build up.
No, you can too. And we talked about that before. That's when people be on Snap.
Yep.
So you gotta learn. I think like you just gotta work on telling people how you feel, and you don't gotta say it right then and there, but figure out in your mind like, okay, let me calm down. Let me figure out how I can tell them, but then still tell them instead of holding it in.
I think for guys, a lot of times that they don't like to process their emotions.
Oh yeah. Your dad like that. And I be trying to tell him like, I be like, well, how was your childhood? Oh, it was good. I'm like, it couldn't have been all the way good. Like
life happens.
Right. And I think a lot of times, especially, I'm going to say not just for guys, but a lot of people, you don't want to talk about it because you don't want to feel like you're talking bad about your parents.
Yeah.
And it's nothing, like you still have to deal with it and talk about it so you can get through it.
Yeah.
Like what you was just saying earlier, like we all human, we all make mistakes, but that don't mean that you shouldn't go through.
Talk about your feelings. Yeah, because our feelings are valid. Everybody's feelings are valid. And people feel like sometimes when you're like processing your emotions, it may come off like as disrespect. But as long as you're respectful, it's not disrespectful to talk about how you feel.
It's not. And I think that I feel like, do you feel like you can talk to us?
Yeah.
So I feel like most people, it's like the older generation that is like you can't really, they haven't made it to that point to where you can really sit down and talk to them and have a conversation, because it's still like that anarchy. Like, I'm older than you, so you don't have nothing to say. You can't talk to me, this and that. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
I have valid points. I'm not blaming you. I still love you the same. But this is why I feel the way that I am, and this is why I am the way that I am.
But then a lot of I feel like that's really big in our culture, like black people, because I don't know, like just for example, like if my
Can y'all hear now? My phone had rang.
Oh, it stopped the sound.
Uh-huh.
Right, bro. He's okay. Dang, answer my phone call.
He be acting slow. He made my stuff go all the way out.
Yeah, because we called that second time.
Man.